video is about planning your week. Okay, so it is Sunday, the 8th of February, and every Sunday I plan my week. Every morning I plan my day. Okay, so so I'm a swing trader, so I normally do it every Sunday, so once a week. So I know what to expect the following week. The upcoming week. And every morning I look at the charts as well, so I know what to expect throughout the day. It's easier to do that when you're on the 4-hour time frame, because you know that we have 6 candles in every 24 hours, right? So there's only 6 candles we need to look at, right? Not necessarily 6 candles we need to look at. We need to look at the whole chart. But we know that if we wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, where we know that candle is closed, we have about 4 more candles left for the day. And does it look like it's going to complete your pattern in that time, or does it, right? So for example, you can see, so my strategy is a V-shape sideways movement breakout strategy. As you can see, we have the V-shape, we don't have the sideways movement, and we don't have the breakout. Okay, so we are looking at if it's going to move sideways here, 1, 2, 3 candles, okay, at the start of the day. And then we know it only takes 1 candle to break out, so maybe 4 candles. So that takes me to midday, around 2 o'clock. So you can kind of plan your day accordingly. However, if you're on the lower time frame, you have, let's say on a 5-minute time frame, you have a lot more candles to deal with. Yeah, within the 24-hour, within 24-hour candle, right? Cool. So, so I start off my planning for the week, looking at the charts, and I say, okay, cool. We have the V shape. We don't have the sideways movement. There's only 6 candles before we reach to complete the sideways movement and the breakout. So it's unlikely we will get something tomorrow, but we will keep an eye on the charts. The candles, the market could continue just moving up and then have a sideways movement up here. So let's see. You could continue doing that and then have the sideways movement, right? And then the breakout. So that would mean what? We have either 1 candle, okay, or maybe 2 or 3 candles, which would take us into Tuesday or Wednesday, okay? So we have analyzing the charts, looking at how the week was, looking at how we're planning the week ahead. And then we have the Forex Factory. Forex Factory tells me what's happening on each day. So each day, each morning, you wake up, you check, and you see, okay, we have US day on Tuesday, core retail sales, okay, employment cost index. It doesn't really cause the market to be volatile. And we have Wednesday, China CPI. Okay, that doesn't cause the market to be volatile, so it should be okay. Then you see the US non-farm employment. This definitely caused the market to be volatile. So you can tell yourself, maybe put it in a calendar or something, and tell yourself, okay, we won't be trading on Wednesday, or we will make sure that we're out of every trade before 1:30. Okay. And you look on Friday. Sorry, if you go back to Wednesday, you could then make a note of that, so you remember. Like I said, put it in your calendar or make a note of it. Yeah, you can see Thursday, not really much happening. And then Friday, you have volatility, right? Because of the CPI. You have the CPI. So you know, okay, cool. I'll make a note. Be out of the trade before 1:30 on Friday. Yeah, be out of the trade before 1:30 on Friday because of the CPI. And my advice, to be honest, if Friday is a CPI day, I'll probably just avoid trading at all on a Friday, because the markets, the big guys, the big guns, the big banks, they don't normally trade on a Friday. They're normally, close out on a Thursday, made all their money from Monday to Thursday, and go on the yacht on Friday until the weekend, right? So if there's a CPI on Friday, I would just avoid Friday, right? But if you do want to trade, make sure you're out of the trade by 1 o'clock and wait until the volatility kind of die down. Wait till about 2 o'clock to look for any new trades. Okay, so that's how you plan your week. Looking at the charts, see where the next position is, where you are, expectations, patterns, all of that. Looking at the Forex factory, and that's it. It doesn't have to be complicated. This takes what? If you're advanced trader, it takes 10 minutes. It shouldn't take long to analyze your charts. It should be automatic. So as soon as I get into this chart, I see, oh look, V shape. Now I'm waiting for this. Doesn't complete my strategy. So cool. All right, moving averages in order. Okay, we have to wait for moving average to be in order here. Moving average is in order in the daily. Okay, so we're still waiting on the sideways movement. Boom. That's less than a minute. Okay, I've already analyzed gold here. Same thing. All right, V shape. Okay, we have the moving average that's not in order. Same thing for the hourly. The daily is in the bullish order. Okay, we have a double bottom here. Okay, so we're hoping for the market to continue to upside, gets the sideways movement and the breakout so we can go in. So nothing is there for me right now. Good, done. That's less than a minute. Same thing for gold here, double bottom. This is in order. Moving average in order here. Moving average is, oh, okay. It's just about going back in order. Yeah, you can see that the 20 has crossed over. All right. So it's just about going back in order. All right. So it's looking positive. We still have to wait. Yeah. Wait for those sideways movement. Cool. That's fine. Okay. Now let me bring it up. So you see these strategies. Once you are an advanced trader and you know what you're doing, then you don't really take a long time to analyze the market. Okay, so in addition to just analyzing your charts, okay, and looking at Forex Factory, what you can do also, and I also put it in my, what do you call it, my Telegram group. You can do your trading notes like this. Okay, so when the next day comes, you go back to this and you can say, all right, cool, yep, 4 hourly shows bullish, blah blah. This indicates no trade. Okay, this indicates let's observe, right? And this indicates there is a trade and we took the trade. So let's go to gold and check and see how that trade is going. Okay, looks like the trade is going good, blah 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 blah, and so on and so on. Okay, so once you get used to it, the analysis shouldn't take an hour. It shouldn't take 2 hours, shouldn't take 3 hours. It will probably only take 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes tops, right? Because you would know what you're looking for. All right, you know what you're looking for. And once you see what you're looking for, boom, you know what to do. If you don't see what you're looking for, you also know what to do. Okay, so that's it for planning your week or planning your day. This strategy goes for daily planning and weekly planning, right? So you don't need to switch it up or anything like that. It goes for any type of planning that you do. All right, cool. That's it for this one. Peace.